Hey, yo, what's up, man? Academics, I always watch your shit. All of them, King Academics, Warren, Chirac, DJ Academics, watch all of them. Right now, I'm on the King Academics, and then basically we're talking about, I guess you were talking about the Yachty and how he was basically saying about, the old heads and all that, how people ain't really feeling it. And he's basically saying he could say one word over a beat and it'd be considered hot because nobody cares. But here's the problem and what's wrong with the hip-hop industry now is because you remember back in the day, early 90s, it was about, if you go back to Jay-Z's before Reasonable Doubt and all that, niggas was classy, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was, they wanted to go forward. They wanted to be like, you know what? We not sagging no more. We gonna have our clothes fitting. We not gonna be rocking all this big clothes and all. We gonna be in suits. We gonna be flying suits. We gonna be lavish. And if we have an outfit on, it's gonna be fitted. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna be styled out. You know what I'm saying? But in a classy manner. But you got these cats out here on these drugs and shit, on this lean, and these heavily addictive drugs, like you just saw with Gucci. When he got out, he was like, man, I was high so much that... So people are high a majority of the time. They're on lean, they're on Xanax, they're on pills. They're on all these different drugs, these new weed blends, these PCP blends. It's like they got all this different shit that they're high on all the time. So at the end of the day, I mean, the expectation of their quality of music isn't going to be very high. You remember the episode of Family Guy when when Lois and Peter were going around? They thought they was just killing it on stage. They thought they were killing it. But the reality is, the people who were watching them, what they really heard, that's what music is now. Everybody who's listening to it is high. Everybody who co-signs that shit is high. The bad chicks or the sexy chicks, whatever the hell you want to call them, bad bitches, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, whatever they call themselves, I don't care, whatever. They are the ones who co-sign the fuckery. These are the people who are co-signing it, and females, of course, they're not paying attention to that shit anyway. They're just going off of if a nigga appears sexy to them or not. So they co-sign it. Then you got the simps who co-sign that shit because the chicks co-signed it. Now you got this big loop of shit going on here, and this is what happens. So you got people who stay high as fuck. You got the chicks who co-sign it with the ass, whatever back shots that the niggas follow. Then you got the motherfucking simps who follow them. These categories are massive. Most people who are in these detrimental situations are high a majority of the time, so they don't care about lyrics. They don't care about being productive. They just want to turn up because that's all they got. They just want to look fly because that's all they do. They just want to turn up with whatever. Like I'm not even gonna get personal, but basically they just want to turn up with whatever money they got or however they got it, and just live like they're a superstar, like the people they listen to on the music. And I mean, it sucks, but that's. I mean, have you ever tried to really talk to a high person, like a person who's high out of their mind, and try to talk logic to them? Have you ever attempted that shit? Like, just think about you trying to have an intelligent conversation with a high person. It's not going to go very well, and it's probably going to piss you off, and it's probably going to make you just say, forget it. That's what I've gotten to. I'm not going to try to explain hip-hop to a fucking drug addict. Like, come on. Or a stan who doesn't even listen to the music and talk about houses. Like, oh man, you got to see Drake's house though, because where he live, he got to be, bro. He lives in a mansion. Like, Budden can never see him, but he's a slave. He's a slave. He doesn't even own the shit that he's in. Like, what do you not understand? Like that, bro. It's like these cats out here are so stupid. You talk about what Joe Budden's, I bet he owns that. Like you said, I bet he owns that house though. What people don't understand is it doesn't matter about where you are and what financial position you're in. It does not determine your skill level. Period. It does not determine your skill level. Some of the greatest fighters look like bums. So because you got one in a movie that broke box office records, he's the greatest fighter? Versus somebody who's not in the media, who if they hit you from an inch away can literally shatter your chest cavity and kill you. But they're so fast they can't even be recorded on camera, so strong that their strength isn't even measurable. Because they break the things that measure it, but yet because they're not in the mansion and they're not fly, they're not as good as fighters as the people who are on the big screen. These are the people we're arguing with. These are the people we're trying to debate with. Bro, there's no point. Like I said, I love to watch the content. I love when you keep it real. But this is just me making a response. Like, bro, I don't know what to say, bro. I'm just like, I don't even complain about this shit no more. Cause I'm just like, whatever, fool. I don't listen to that shit though. I'm just like, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.